first step, designing the topology diagram. So here this is completely going to be a layer 2 network. So if it is a layer 2 network, you need only the switches. So I am taking switch 1, that means switch 0, then I am going to take another 2 switches I am going to take. So I have totally, there are 3 switches available in this case. Then in devices I am going to take, okay, so 6 PCs I am going to take 1, 2, 3, and this side I am going to have another 3, 1, 2, 3. So these are the devices, the end devices we are having now. So the next step is we have to connect all the devices by using automatic cable. Okay, so I am just connecting all the devices. Okay, so I connected all the devices like this. So this is the given topology diagram. So the topology diagram given to us. Okay, so this is. So step number 1, designing the topology diagram. Okay, we completed. So the next step is we have to assign the IP address. Okay, assign the IP address. So you have to fix the IP address. Mostly the IP address will be given to you. So whatever the IP address given in your, okay, in the exam, that means in the question paper, you have to follow the same thing. Okay, now here I am going to follow the IP address, okay, for the first PC. So here the IP address we are going to fix 130.10.0.2, okay, is IP address. Then for the next PC, here the IP address is going to be 130.20.0.2. Then for the third PC, the IP address is 130.30.0.2. So these are the IP address. Then I am going to this PC, PC3. So for PC3, 130.10.0.1. So this is the IP address. For the next PC, the IP address is 130.20.0.1 is IP address, and the next one is 130.30.0.1. Okay, so this is the IP address. Now, so what we understand here is, you can see 130.10, this is one network. 130.20, okay, this is a network. 130.30, this is a network. Okay, these are all class B IP address. So this is a different network, and this is a different network, and this is a different network. That means we have 3 networks we are taking, 3 different networks we are taking here. 130.10.0.0, this is one network. 130.20.0.0, this is another network. 130.30.0.0, this is the next network. So 3 networks we are taking. Now in 130.10.0.0 we have 2 computers, 2 hosts, that means 1, 2. So 1, 2 we are taking, and this we are going to make it as a VLAN. So this is going to be VLAN 10. Then 130.20.0.0, so in that 130.20.0.1, 0.2, okay, you can see 130.20.0.1, 130.20.0.2. so we are taking 2 IP addresses from that, that means 1, 2 we are taking, and we are going to make this as a separate VLAN. Okay, so VLAN 20. Okay, VLAN 20. Then the third IP address or the third network, you can see 130.30.0.0. So here also we are going to take 2 IP addresses, 1, 2, and we are going to name it as VLAN 30. Okay, so this is the concept. So 130.10.2 and this, so this 2 is going to be in a single network. Okay, so I am going to have these 2 PCs in a VLAN, and these 2 PCs I am going to make it as a VLAN, and the last 2 I am going to make it as a VLAN. So this is the concept of this particular LAN. So you have to understand the problem clearly. So once if you understood, then the things will become very easy. So this is what we are going to make it. So the first one I am going to make it as VLAN 10. The next I am going to make it VLAN 20. The next one, this is going to be VLAN 30. Yesterday in the theory class we discussed about this multiple switches. Okay, we are using multiple switches. Multiple switches if you are using, you have to configure the trunk. Okay, you have to configure the trunk, then only they can communicate. Okay, now you can see in this case 130.10.0.2 is available here and 1 is available here. So are they able to communicate? Means they cannot communicate with each other, because you need to configure this place. Okay, you can see the mouse, you have to configure this place as a trunk, then only they can communicate. Okay, they can communicate. So now I am going for the first step designing completed. Then the second step is assign the IP address. Okay, you have to assign the IP address for all the PCs. Now let me go to PC 1. Okay, PC 0, I am going to the PC 0. So just double click, go to the desktop, IP address. So you can see the IP address, IP configuration. So IP address is 130.10.0.2 is the IP address. So subnet mask. Okay, here we no need to give any gateway. There is no need to give a gateway here, because we are going to deal with layer 2 network. Okay, that means a local area network. We are not going to have any routers in this case. So no need to give any gateway here. Now let me go to the next PC. So in the next PC the same thing, desktop, IP configuration. So I am going for 130.20.0.2. so subnet mask 255.255.0.0. Then the next one, I am going to the next PC, desktop, IP configuration. So 130.30.0.2. so subnet mask 255.0.0.0. So these are the IP address. Okay, we fix the IP address for the first 3 systems. Now let me go to the next 3. Okay, I am going to the desktop, IP configuration. So IP address is 130.10.0.1 is IP address, subnet mask 255.0.0, because it is class B. Then let me go to the next PC, desktop. Okay, I am going for IP configuration 130.20.0.1, subnet mask 255.0.0.0 is the subnet mask. Now let me go to the next PC. So here the IP address is 130.30.0.1, so subnet mask. Okay, so we completed the second step. Step number 2, assign the IP address to all the PCs. Okay, now you can go to any one switch and you can check. Okay, you can check for the VLANs. Okay, let me go for switch 1 now. Okay, I am going for the switch 1. Okay, let me click the switch 1, go to the CLI, command line interface. So you are inside the switch. Now I am giving the command enable. Then you can use the show command. Okay, you can use the show command to see the VLANs. Okay, what are the VLANs already available? Okay, you can see the VLANs by using the show command. Now, so very simple command is show VLAN. This is the command. So if you give this command, it will display all the VLANs available in your switches, in your switch. Okay, now you can see. So VLAN 1. Okay, VLAN 1. So VLAN 1 is the default VLAN. Okay, VLAN 1 is the default VLAN. So you cannot delete this VLAN, you cannot rename this. Okay, so you cannot modify this. You can do modifications you can do, but you cannot delete this. Okay, so this is VLAN 1. So by default you can see all the 24 ports of your switch. Okay, all the 24 ports of your switch are in the default mode, that means in the VLAN 1. Yesterday in the theory part, okay, in the theory class we discussed about this, how many VLANs we can have, what is the range, the normal range. Okay, there are 2 different ranges available. So the first range is the normal range VLAN, the second case is the extended range VLAN. So normal range VLAN means you can have it from 1 to 1005. Okay, 12005, that means 1005. So extended VLANs means you can have it from 1006, 1006, okay, from 1006 to 4096, okay, that is the extended range of VLAN, okay. So up to 1005 it is a normal range, you can have it. Now by default all the VLANs, okay, that means all the ports, okay, all the ports of the switch are in VLAN 1, okay. This is what we understand in this particular command. Now the next command is, I am going to give one more command, okay, show VLAN brief, BRIEF, okay, this is the command. So if you use this command, so this is giving a very brief information, okay, about your VLANs. Now you can see this is the default VLAN, one is the default VLAN, and some other VLANs also available. You can see here 1002 FDDI default, 1003 token ring default, 1004 FDDI iNet default, 1005 okay, TRNet default. These are all the default VLANs, okay. So up to 1005 you can see this is the normal range. So some VLANs which is already default, it is fixed, okay, you cannot delete that VLANs. Then any particular VLAN, I want to see the information about a particular VLAN means I am going to use the command show, okay. So VLAN, show VLAN, you can use, okay, ID, okay, ID is the keyword. So which VLAN you want to see, VLAN 1, VLAN 2, VLAN 3. So here VLAN 1 is available, so I am going to give 1. So this will give you the information about only that particular VLAN, okay, only about VLAN 1, okay, you are getting the information. So these are the 3 different show commands, okay, 3 different show commands, okay, we are using these 3 commands, okay, to display the things, to display the VLANs, okay. So this is step number 3, okay, I am following the steps, okay, I already gave the Word document to you, okay. So I am following all the steps one by one, okay. So 3 different steps, okay, 3 steps we completed. Now I am going for step number 4, okay. What is step number 4 means? I want to give a ping command, I want to check the connectivity from PC 0 to PC 3, I want to check the connectivity, okay, whether it is working or not, because we gave the IP address same network, okay, 130.10 130.10, okay. Now let me go to the PC, I am going to the command prompt. So from this PC I am going to give a ping command to the last, okay, to this PC, okay. Now I am going to give the command ping 130.10.0. okay, 10.0.0.1, okay, this is the ping command I am going to give now. So now you can see the reply is coming, okay, they are okay, it is working because they are in the same network, the IP address we gave like that, 130.10 network. So from PC 0 to PC 3, okay, so I am able to reach, the packet is, okay, I am able to reach, so ping command is working. The same thing from PC 1 to PC 4, if you give ping command, it will work, there is no problem in that. So if you want to check, I am going to check it now. So I am going for PC 1, from PC 1, okay, I am going to give the ping command to PC 4. So ping 130.20.0.1, okay, I am giving the ping command. So now you can see the reply is coming, you are getting the reply. So there is a connectivity available, okay, so you can reach from PC 1 to PC 4, you can reach. The same thing, okay, if you check the same thing from PC 2 to PC 5, it is going to work, there is no issue, okay, it will work. But now, so what I am doing means, so all the PCs are working, it is not VLAN now, we are not created VLAN, but IP address we gave as a different networks, so it is working now, so there is no issues available in that, okay. Now we have to configure the VLAN, okay, we have to configure the VLANs. So I am going for the next step, the next step is creating the VLAN. Now let me go to the switch 1, I am going to start from switch 1. So I am going to the switch 1, click the switch 1. So you are inside the switch. Now go to the global configuration mode. So global configuration means we have to use the command config terminal. Now I am inside the global configuration mode, Okay, I am inside the global configuration mode. Now from the global configuration mode I am going to create the VLANs. So creating VLAN is easy. Okay, it's not a difficult task. So VLAN, okay, this is the command VLAN. You can use any number. So I am giving a question mark here. Okay, I am giving a question mark. You can see from 1 to 1005. Okay, 1005, 1 to 1005 is a normal range. Okay, there is a normal range. So you can select any number from this, from 1 to 1005. You cannot give 1 you cannot give because it is the default VLAN. So I am going for 10, let it be 10 I am creating. So VLAN 10. So okay, just give the numbers, okay, so that you can remember it. Okay, easily you have to, okay, keep it in your mind. So I give 10, VLAN 10. Then the next step is, for every VLAN you can assign, okay, you can give a name. Okay, you can give a name just for identification. So now I am going to give a name. Okay, the command is name. So what is the name I am going to give means I am going to give the name as staff. Okay, so this name nothing to do with that, only just for identification. Okay, only for identifications you are going to use it. So then I am going to give exit. So I created VLAN 10. Okay, I created the VLAN 10 and I gave the name as staff. Then I just come out. Okay, exit. So VLAN 10 created. Now I am going for VLAN 20. I am creating the next VLAN 20. Okay, now I am going to give the name. Okay, you can give any name. So I am giving the name as student. Then let me, okay, exit from that. Okay, I just exit from that. Then I am giving VLAN 30. Okay, VLAN 30. So I am giving the name for this VLAN. Okay, so already staff, student I gave. So let me give office. So this is the name for this VLAN and I am going to exit. Then for management purpose you can create a native VLAN. So VLAN 99. Okay, VLAN 99. So this VLAN I am going to, okay, give it as a management. Okay, I just give manage. Okay, now I just give exit. So what I have done means I created 4 VLANs I created here. VLAN 10, VLAN 20, VLAN 30, VLAN 99, and I gave a different names. Okay, different names for this VLANs. Okay, now let me exit. Let me come out from the global configuration mode. Okay, I come out from the global configuration mode. Now I am going to use the command show VLAN. Okay, show VLAN command. So if I use show VLAN now, okay, it is going to display all the VLANs you created. You can check it. Okay, see here. VLAN 1 is the default, VLAN 10 is the staff, VLAN 20 is the student, VLAN 30 is office, VLAN 99 is manage. But for this VLANs, okay, there is no port. We have not assigned any ports here. Okay, we have not assigned any ports, but only just the VLANs are created. Okay, the VLANs are created, that's it. So we have not assigned any port to the VLAN. Okay, now you can assign the port. Okay, you have to assign the port. Okay, let me complete one router completely, then we will go to the next router. Now we have to assign the VLAN. Okay, we have to assign the ports to the VLANs. Okay, now I am just going to close this. Now you can make it very clear. See here, this is VLAN 10. So you have to know the port number. Okay, you have to know the port number. So if it is possible, write it in a paper. Okay, then only, okay, you will not do any mistake. So now fast Ethernet 0 by 1. Okay, this is going to be VLAN 10. So now I am going to write it here. Okay, for this side. Okay, so fast Ethernet 0 by 1. Okay, 0 by 1. So this is going to be VLAN 1. I want to assign this to VLAN 1. Sorry, VLAN 10. VLAN 10. Okay, now the next one, if you see, okay, the next one you can see the next port. Okay, fast Ethernet 0 by 2, and this is going to be fast Ethernet 0 by 3. So I am just going to note it down. Okay, fast Ethernet, sometimes it may change, that's why. So fast Ethernet 0 by 2, I am going to put it in VLAN 20. Then fast Ethernet 0 by 3, okay, I want to assign it. Okay, 0 by 3, I want to put it in VLAN 30. okay, VLAN 30. So these are the the port we have to configure, we have to assign it now. So just make a note in the paper, then do it. Now I go to the switch. So in the switch, okay, we already created the VLAN. So the VLAN is ready. So if you want to see, show VLAN, okay, so all the VLANs is available. Now the next step is we have to assign the ports, okay, assign the ports to the VLAN. Okay, now I want to go to the global configuration mode. So config terminal. So I am in the global configuration mode, config terminal. Okay, now the next step is you have to go to the interface. Each and every interface you have to go. Okay, now let me go to the interface. So the first interface is fast Ethernet. Okay, fast Ethernet 0 by 1. Okay, fast Ethernet 0 by 1. So fast Ethernet 0 by 1. Okay, we have to assign it to the VLAN 10. So fast Ethernet 0 by 1. So I am inside the interface. Okay, specific configuration mode. This is called specific configuration mode. So you are inside specific, you are inside a interface. Now, so this particular interface I want to make it as a VLAN 10. I want to assign this. So what is the command means? Okay, switch port. Okay, switch port. So access, yesterday we discussed about this access mode, okay, trunk mode. So access mode means, okay, it is going to be the data VLAN. There are 4 different types of VLAN we discussed. So this is going to be the data VLAN. So switch port access, okay. So to which VLAN means this is going to be VLAN 10. Okay, so VLAN 10. So port number 1, port number 0 by 1, I assign it to the VLAN 10, not 1, VLAN 10. Now I am going to exit. Then I am going for the next interface. So interface fast Ethernet 0 by 2. Okay, fast Ethernet 0 by 2. Okay, I am going for the second interface. So this is going to be switch port SWITCH PORT, switch port access VLAN, this is 20. Then I am going to give exit. Then the next interface fast, okay, Ethernet 0 by 3. Okay, 0 by 3. Okay, I want to make this as a switch port LAN. Okay, that means 30. So switch port access VLAN 30. So we assign the ports. We assign the ports to the, okay, to the respective VLANs. Now, okay, now what I am going to do, I want to see that. So what I can do, show VLAN, okay, brief, or just show VLAN command. Okay, now you can see. So already everything, all the 24 ports were here in VLAN 1. Okay, fast Ethernet 0 by 1, 0 by 2, 0 by 3, 4, everything were there. But now what we have done, fast Ethernet 0 by 1 we have taken from here, okay, from the default, we put it in the, we assigned it to the VLAN 10. Then next one you can see 20. For VLAN 20, okay, we assigned fast Ethernet 0 by 2. So 0 by 3 we assigned, okay, to the VLAN 30. Okay, VLAN 30 we assign. So our VLAN configuration is almost done here. In this switch, it is almost done. So the same thing now you are going to repeat here. Okay, the same thing you are going to repeat in second switch. Okay, now let me go to the second switch. Okay, switch number 2. So here the same thing. First you have to create 3 VLANs, then you have to assign the ports to the VLANs. Okay, now so let me go to the, okay, enable. Okay, if you see the VLAN, show VLAN, you cannot find anything, only default VLAN will be available. Okay, only default VLAN is available. So you can create the VLANs now. The same thing, okay, how to create the VLAN, go to the global configuration mode, config terminal. So in the global configuration mode you can create the VLANs. Okay, so I am going to create the VLANs now. Okay, the first VLAN is, so VLAN 10. Okay, so I am creating VLAN 10. Okay, so you can give a name here. So there is no need to give the same name here, you can have a different name also. Okay, so there is nothing, okay, to worry. I am just giving the name staff. So name staff, exit. Okay, so VLAN 10 is created. Then I am going to create VLAN 20, VLAN 20. Okay, so what is the name? So the name we already gave, I think student. Okay, I can follow the same string, the same names. Okay, student, exit. Then VLAN 30. So I am creating VLAN 30. Okay, VLAN 30. So here the name. So the name is going to be office, I think. Okay, we can give the office. So exit. Then we have one more VLAN, VLAN 99. Okay, we are creating this, but we are not using this, but you will understand later. Okay, why we are creating this. Okay, 99. So VLAN 99, I am giving the name. Okay, manage. Okay, so I am giving exit. So 4 VLANs we created here. Okay, I want to see this. Yes, you can give exit. Now you can use a command show VLAN. So it is displaying all the VLANs 10, 20, 30, all the VLANs it is displaying. Okay, but now there is no port. We have not assigned any ports to this VLAN. Okay, so we have to assign the ports to the VLAN. Okay, that is going to be the next step. Now, so what I am going to do, okay, make a note, take it in a paper. So now you see this interface fast Ethernet. Okay, fast Ethernet 0/2. Now you see it is changing. It is not coming in the order. Here it is coming fast Ethernet 0/1, 0/2, 0/3 like that. Sometimes, okay, the interface name may change. It will not come in the order. So you have to be very careful. Okay, so this is very, very important for the students. So students regularly they will do mistake in that. Okay, so now you can see this. This is fast Ethernet 0/2. So let me, okay, note down in the paper. So fast Ethernet, and same thing for every student, this is not going to be same. If you are doing this topology diagram, for every student the interface name may change. Okay, so if you follow some other students, it will become wrong. For your topology diagram, you have to find what is the exact name, the name of the interfaces. Okay, that is very, very important. Now I am going for fast Ethernet 0, okay, 0/2. So this is going to be VLAN 10. I just note it in a paper first, VLAN 10. Then the next interface is fast Ethernet 0/3. Okay, so fast Ethernet 0/3. So this is, I want to assign it to VLAN 20. Then the next one is fast Ethernet 0/4. Fast Ethernet 0/4. So I want to assign this to VLAN 30. Okay, so if you want, I am just going to type it here. Okay, so what is that means? Fast Ethernet 0/2. So this is going to be VLAN 10. Okay, VLAN 10. Then the next one, fast Ethernet 0/3. Okay, 0/3. I want to assign it to VLAN 20. VLAN 20. Then fast Ethernet 0/4. Okay, this is going to be in fast Ethernet 0/4. FA 0/4. So this is, I want to assign it to VLAN, okay, 30. So these are the things. So please, okay, note down in a paper, then do it. Okay, so let me go to the switch 2. So already we created the VLANs, but now the next step is we have to assign the ports to the VLAN. Okay, now let me go to the global configuration mode. So config terminal. Okay, global configuration mode. Now go to the specific interface. So interface fast Ethernet 0/2. Okay, fast Ethernet 0/2. So now I am inside fast Ethernet 0/2. Okay, so this one we have to assign this port to the VLAN 10. So switch port access. Okay, so VLAN 20, sorry, VLAN 10, sorry, yeah, VLAN 10. Okay, VLAN 10, VLAN space 10. Okay, now I am just giving exit. So I completed 0/2. Then I am going for the next interface. No need to type. Okay, no need to type. You can use the arrow key, up arrow, and you can bring the commands. Okay, you can see. So interface fast Ethernet 0/2, I'm just going to change it as 0/3. Okay, 0/3. Now I'm inside fast Ethernet 0/3. Now again I'm using the up arrow, switch port access VLAN 10. So this is going to be VLAN 20. Okay, I just I'm changing only the number now. Okay, it is done. I can give the command exit. There, let me go to the next interface, switch. Okay, fast Ethernet 0/2 completed, 3 completed, now 4. Okay, 4. Now you can use the up arrow, you can see switch port access. Okay, 20. So this is going to be VLAN 30, not I wrote it as 40 there, not 40, 30. So this is 30. Now, so we completed all the 3. Okay, we completed in this. Okay, so let me check. Okay, I want to see this. So show VLAN brief. Okay, this is the command. So now you can see 0/2 in 10, 0/3 in 20, 0/4 in 30. Yes, so completely clearly we assign here. Okay, so the configuration for this router is also completed. So this is not 40, this is 30. Okay, so completely the configuration is over. Now what is the next step means? The next step is I am going to check the connectivity. Okay, so from 130 10.0.2, so from here to here, okay, I am going to check the ping command. Previously the ping command was working. Now if you see that already we gave the ping command 130.10.0.1. okay, we already, okay, we got the reply. So the reply is coming, but now I'm giving the same command. I'm going to give the same ping command I'm going to give, and you see what will be the output means. The output is going to be, okay, so that means I'm trying to ping, okay, from PC 0 to, okay, from PC 0 to PC 3 I'm trying to ping, but if you see the output, what is the result means? Now it is giving requested timeout. Okay, it is giving requested timeout. So why the requested timeout? Okay, why it showing requested timeout means, what is the reason means? Okay, let me explain. See, now we made this as separate VLANs. Okay, we made this as a separate VLANs. Now from PC 0 the packet is coming to the switch. Okay, the packet is coming to the switch. Then from the switch the packet is not moving, it is not going from switch 1 to switch 0, because this particular link, okay, this particular link is not configured as trunk. It is not configured as trunk. So if you make this as a trunk, then only your packet will move. Suppose if PC 3 is connected here, okay, try to understand. If PC 3 is connected with switch 1, if it is connected with switch 1, okay, PC 0 can ping, okay, they can ping and they will get the reply. But now this is available in a different switch, multiple switch. This is the concept in the theory part we discussed yesterday. So if it is in a multiple switches, okay, in different switches the VLAN is available. So what we have to do means, we have to configure the link, these links we have to configure this as a trunk link. So once if you make this as a trunk link, then only, okay, the things will work, okay, your packet. So what is trunk link? Yesterday we discussed in the theory part. That means, okay, we are going to enable the protocol. The name of the protocol is called 802.1q protocol. Okay, 802.1q protocol. So this protocol, okay, what this protocol is doing, if the packet reach here, not packet, frame, if the frame is reaching here, so this 802.1 protocol, it will attach, it will add a tag. Okay, in the last class, in the yesterday's class, okay, I have shown you a diagram. So it will add a tag. So in the tag, your VLAN identifier, VLAN number will be available. Okay, the VLAN number will be available. So this is what, okay, is going to happen exactly. So we have to configure, okay, the what is that, the trunk mode. Trunk mode we have to enable, okay, we have to enable the trunk mode in the switch. Okay, now so what I'm going to do means, I'm going for, okay, switch 0. Okay, let me go to the switch 0. Okay, so here I'm going to enable the trunk mode I'm going to enable now. Okay, so now let me go to the CLI, command line interface. Okay, so I am in the command line interface now. So now you can see the name of the interface. So the name of the interface is, this is fast Ethernet. The first one is fast Ethernet 0 by 1. Okay, fast Ethernet 0 by 1, and here you can see the name of the interface is, okay, so this is, okay, if you keep your mouse on that, it will give you, it will display, this is fast Ethernet 0 by 2. So fast Ethernet 0 by 1, fast Ethernet 0 by 2. So this is the name of the interface. Now, so I am going to the switch. So in the switch I am going for the, okay, the first command, it's the enable command. I am giving enable, then I am going for the config terminal. Now, so before making, okay, before creating the trunk, so what you have to do means you have to create the VLANs. Okay, VLANs we have to create. Now, so how to create the VLAN? We already know the command. So the first VLAN, VLAN 10. Okay, because we created 3 VLANs in both the switches. So VLAN 10, VLAN 20, VLAN 39. Okay, and we create, sorry, 30 and 99 we created. So now I am creating VLAN 10. Okay, so the name of the VLAN is staff. Okay, then let me exit. I am going to create the next VLAN, VLAN 20, VLAN 20. Okay, so the name of the VLAN, name, okay, I think student we give that, so I'm giving the same, student. Exit. Then VLAN 30. So the name of the VLAN, it is office. Exit. Then I create the next VLAN, VLAN 99, and name of this VLAN is manage. Okay, so these are the VLANs. Okay, I am creating. Then the next step is, so we have to create the trunk. Okay, the trunk we have to create. So I am going for, okay, the command interface range, okay, range fast Ethernet 0 by, so 1 to 2, that means 0 by 1, 0 by 2. So this 2 I want to make it as a, okay, trunk. So I am using the command range. So you no need to do it 1 by 1, fast Ethernet 0 by 1, make it into trunk, fast Ethernet 0 by 2, making into trunk. So we can avoid this by using the range. So now whatever you are typing, or whatever the commands you are going to give, it is applicable for all the interfaces. Okay, so there is a spelling mistake. Okay, there is nothing to worry in that. So we can type it again, interface, okay, range, interface range fast Ethernet 0 by 1 to 2. Okay, so this is the interface. Now I am inside the fast Ethernet 0 by 1 to 2. Okay, now so we have to make this as the trunk. So the command is switch port switch switch port, okay, mode trunk. Okay, switch port mode trunk. So now, so we almost completed the configuration. Now you can see, okay, so you can give the ping command now. So almost the configuration is over here. Now I am going to give the ping command from PC 0 to PC 3. So let me go to PC 0. So I am going to the command prompt. So in the command prompt you can see already we have the requested timeout message. Now I am going to give the same ping command. So you can see 130.10.0.1. So 130.10.0.1. So this PC. Okay, I am giving the ping command. Now I am getting the reply. So you can try this with the second VLAN, that means VLAN 20 also. So from PC 1 to PC 4, now I want to ping. So just click PC 1. So go to the command prompt. So from the command prompt you can give the ping command, okay, to 130.20.0.1. So ping 130.20.0.1. 20.0.1. okay, so I'm just going to ping from PC1 to PC4. okay, so you can give the see the reply. So the reply is coming. So that means the trunking protocol is working properly, so there is no issues. okay, the trunking protocol is working. So the same thing you can try from the third PC2 to PC5 also you can try. So let me go to the PC2. I'm going to the command prompt. okay, you can see 130.30.0.0.1. okay, that means the PC available here in the same VLAN. So now you can see you will get the reply. So almost okay, the configuration is over. okay, the VLAN from one VLAN, sorry, between the VLANs now we are able to communicate. That means VLAN 10 to VLAN 10, 20 to 20, 30 to 30. That means in a multiple switch environment. So here we are having the multiple switches. So in the multiple switch environment, so we are now able to okay, ping. okay, ping. That means you are able to send and receive the data. So this is the concept. Now let me go to any one of the switches. okay, now I'm just going for switch number 1. If you go to switch number 1, you can see there is a continuously error is coming. okay, so this error will be keep on coming. So what is the reason or why? What is the reason? Or you can just read it. What is that means? CDP4 native VLAN mismatch. That means native VLAN mismatch discovered on fast Ethernet 0/4 with the switch okay 0/1. So what is that means? So here okay, so here what we have done means okay, we created 4 VLANs, VLAN 10, VLAN 20, VLAN 30 and VLAN 99. okay, so what we discussed in the theory part means, in the theory part wherever you have the trunk port, okay, wherever we have the trunk port, so this is going to be in the management, okay, management VLAN, or we can say it is a management one. So now what is that means? So here the trunk is working in the management VLAN, but here you are going to work in 10, 20, 30. So there is a mismatch available. okay, there is a mismatch available between these two things. So this is going to be in a different VLAN, that means the management VLAN, and here the management VLAN is not configured. So what you have to do means, I'm just going to this switch here, okay, I'm going to enable, then I'm going to the config terminal. So if you do this, you can avoid this error, okay, that means native VLAN mismatch error. So I'm going for the config terminal. Now I'm going to take all the interfaces. So interface fast Ethernet, okay, fast Ethernet. So from 0/1 to 24, all the 24 interfaces, what I'm going to do means, I'm going to move it to the 99 for the management. okay, I'm going to move it. So spelling mistake, I think, sorry, range, I missed the command. okay, range. So go here and you can insert the keyword range, okay, because range of interfaces we are taking. Now I'm inside the range. okay, still the error is coming. okay, the mismatch error is coming. So you no need to worry about it, simply you can continue with the command. Now so what is the command means? Switch port. So switch port trunk, so trunk VLAN, sorry, trunk native VLAN 99. So this command will move all the ports, all the 24 ports, it is going to move it to VLAN 99 as a native. So that means, so this is, you can use it for the trunk. okay, you can use it for the trunk. So now okay, you can come out from this, you can exit it. So automatically you cannot find the error, so there won't be any error coming. Before that also, with the error also, you can send and receive the data. okay, so that means from VLAN 10 one switch to another switch, you can communicate. There is no doubt in that, you can communicate in that. But okay, in order to avoid that error, you can use this command. Now let me go to the next one. I'm going for the next one. So here also in the same switch, in this switch also you can see there is a mismatch showing on. So you have to do this in this switch also, and also you have to do this okay in the switch 0. okay, so once if you do, automatically this mismatch error will be okay avoided. okay, now here I'm going enable config terminal. So I am in the global I am in the switch. okay, so I'm going for the global configuration mode now. config terminal, so I'm in the global configuration mode. That means we are in switch 2 now. So in the switch 2, all the 24 ports, now we are going to move it to the native VLAN. So in order to avoid this mismatch error. Okay, now so let me go to the command interface range fast Ethernet 0 by 1 to 24. So all the 24 we are moving it to the native VLAN so that we can avoid the errors. So switch port, this mismatch error. So switch port trunk native VLAN 99. Okay, so exit. So let me go to the switch 0. So here also the same thing, I'm going to do it now. Okay, enable config terminal, now I'm going for the interface. So interface fast Ethernet 0 by 1 to 24 range. Okay, so again and again I missed this keyword range. Okay, you have to use the word range. Okay, so interface range fast Ethernet 0 to 1. Then switch port trunk native VLAN 99. Okay, so exit. So configuration is done, almost the configuration is over. So now you can test the connectivity, that means from any PC to any, that means within the VLANs you can communicate. Okay, so let me check it again. Already we have done the same thing, it is going to do, you are going to get the reply. Okay, so this is how we can configure the VLAN. Okay, VLAN configuration in multiple switch environment. Okay, so thank you very much. So the next video we are going to in the next video we are going to discuss about how to have inter-VLAN communication, that means from one VLAN to another VLAN, so how to communicate. So that is the thing we are going to discuss in the next video. So thank you very much, keep watching.